Camilla rubs it in. Sussexes take on future prestige royal title after Charles sits on the throne. Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, could secure a prestigious title as soon as Prince Charles succeeds his mother, the Queen, to the throne. Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, already claimed a series of titles when she joined the royal family in 2005, including the style Princess of Wales she opted not to use due to the persisting association with Princess Diana. Clarence House announced upon her marriage to Prince Charles the Duchess would not take on the title of Queen Consort in favour of the Princess Consort style. But regardless of her primary name, she will be known as Camilla will be able to take on a second, equally important, title when the Prince of Wales becomes king. Discussion about Camilla's future title emerged amid speculation about the Queen nominating a new Councillor of State to take over from current councillors Prince Harry, who now lives abroad, and Prince Andrew, who is officially on a temporary break from duties. Bangor University constitutional law expert Dr. Craig Prescott said, "The councillors of state are a plan B from a constitutional point of view, but what happens when plan B isn't quite ideal? The Queen may look to add the Duchess of Cornwall, who would become a councillor of state when Charles is king anyway. Or they could go down the line to Princesses Beatrice or Eugenie, or add more members of the family, like Princess Anne or Prince Edward, to the list." Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, was the first consort to be elevated to the position of Councillor of State in 1937, and Prince Philip became one shortly after the Queen's accession in 1952. Councillors of State are nominated by the monarch and are usually chosen among the four closest adult heirs to the throne. Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince Harry and Prince Andrew currently hold the title and are the only members of the royal family officially entitled to carry out tasks on behalf of the Queen in case of her absence due to illness or a visit abroad. However, Government Professor Vernon Bogdana noted the Queen may seek to elevate another relative to the position since Prince Harry settled in California with his family, and Prince Andrew was forced to take a step back from his role as a working royal. Professor Bogdana told Mail Online, "A councillor not domiciled in the UK cannot act, so that excludes Harry. The next in line and over the required age of 21 would be Princess Beatrice. However, most of the functions of the head of state can be devolved. It is not, for example, constitutionally necessary for the Queen to attend the state opening of Parliament." Express.co.uk contacted Buckingham Palace, but they declined to comment. Speculation about a new Councillor of State arose following Buckingham Palace's announcement last week that the Queen would heed doctor's orders and take 2 weeks off to rest. Her Majesty had reluctantly cancelled a visit to Northern Ireland in October after she had been advised to slow down. The palace later confirmed she had spent an evening in the hospital to undergo preliminary testing, but she was in good spirits. Camilla Parker Bowles has never been the face of the royal family, but as time goes on, she seems to be stepping into a bigger role. Although she has been married to Prince Charles since 2005, Camilla hasn't really come into her own until recent years. Perhaps she was trying to be mindful of her husband and his sons, and the tragedy they had gone through when Princess Diana died in 1997, but it always seemed like Camilla blended the best she could, without trying to be the face of the future. Camilla will be taking on a huge role when her husband becomes king. As Princess Consort, the title that she will be given, according to Town and Country, she will have a slew of new duties, perhaps, however, none greater than supporting her husband. These duties seem to already be taking shape, as the Duchess of Cornwall has been preparing for what's to come. It seems as though Prince Philip's death in April 2021 really changed how the royal family approaches some things, and there has been a great amount of preparation for Charles' ascension, which will happen when his mother, Queen Elizabeth, dies. With the Queen's health a concern as of late, as reported by the New York Times, it seems there is even more focus on the royal family's roles, and that means that Camilla will need to step up her game. It means that Camilla